Claire Louise. Hey from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I went live early because I'm ready, so why not? I was shuffling the cards thinking, should I get the cards out like early before? I thought I might as well just go live. I'm sat here. And I know some of you get here early, so why not? If you're watching the replay, come live sometime. I do mini readings as well toward the end. You might not watch that on the replay because it can get a bit boring hearing about everyone else's story. But come along live sometime. 7 a.m. Bangkok time. Just Google when it is in your time zone. That's when I go live. Not every day, but most days when I'm not in a relationship. When I'm not having fun. When I haven't had fun the night before. Hey Donna. How are you? Hello Tonya. So yeah, I was there shuffling and I thought I might as well go live early. Let's get the cards out. And look, I've got new shit, I've got new stuff. I got these boxes so that I can keep my cards organised and move them around so they're not always in that same place. There's a big long box with a lot of them in and that small box. And I went to get a new shell because I smashed that other shell. And so this is the new shell for the pick a card reads. Isn't that cute? And the gorgeous man from the... Oh, there's a man and a dog. The gorgeous man from the crystal shop. I was chatting with him and got this one. This is a black moonstone. Black moonstone this is. How gorgeous is that? And when it's polished, it's like marbles. And I got this too, which I can't remember what this one is. But it's like, I don't know, like a slice of cake or something, it's gorgeous. So I bought those two, and then it's just so nice. It's like, here, have one of these, here, have one of these. So it let me choose this one. It gave me that one for free. Which is cute. And this one as well. Hello. Hey Lisa, you're not late. You're early in fact. Gone live early. Hey Aphrodita. Hey Melissa. Hey Belinda. And Christine. So let's get some cards out. So I feel all organised. It was shopping day yesterday. The boxes are great for the cards because that means, because sometimes I sit on my bed and work because it's near the air conditioning and I'm feeling a bit sweaty now already. It's cold out there. It's because I just had coffee and I just ate something. Does anyone else have that? I've got a really high metabolism, which means your body converts your energy to heat very quickly. And yeah, I eat and then sweat. Hey dreaming girl. Now I'm ready to do business. I've got my boxes of cards, and so I've got some of the old cards out as well. I've got the animal spirit cards out. Just got the bee spirit out for myself today in my personal cards. It's focusing on me, not on the cards. Camera's fully focused on me today. New crystals are cool. Moonstone is gorgeous, I know. I couldn't decide between the two of them, so I got both of them. And he's like, I haven't had a customer for 2 days. And I'm like, it's so quiet, isn't it? So I don't care about the money, but he will care about the money because people are doing really badly here at the moment. But he's like, I just want to see customers. I'm like, he said he was thinking now of putting his stuff online because he makes jewelry and stuff with his crystals. And he'd heard of me. So I was saying I need to get a new shell and I want to get a new crystal because I'm doing these YouTube videos, and I told him I get them to choose between the crystal, the flower and the shell. He's like, oh, I've heard of you. Somebody told me. Somebody told me that someone on the island is doing tarot readings, getting people to pick between a crystal, a flower and a shell. I'm like, it's your crystals, it's your flower, not your flowers. It's your crystals and it's your shells I'm using. So I'll go back in a few days and I'll get something more from him because he's got some nice... I want to get another bracelet. Keep him going. Give him someone to chat to. He's such a great guy. Okay, we've got the Sentinel out first. Oh, for the daily read. Yeah, it was all about romance again. Oh no, it could have been about business too. We've got stuff happening. It all seems to be behind the scenes at the moment, but I feel like when it starts, it's just going to come in so fast. Hey, Chris. Christine, I used to have a very fast metabolism. Turning 55 plus slowed everything down. Yeah. Oh no, about to turn 50. Mine's not slowed down. But then again, you know, it depends on how you eat, what you eat, and it depends on how much exercise you do too. The Sentinel. These cars are beautiful, aren't they? Got the Sentinel here. I'm just trying to get it right so I don't get that glare on it. There we go. The Sentinel. Within the world you dwell in, a storm is brewing. Do you feel it? I feel like it's positive because we keep on getting the wheel out, the wheel of fortune, so that's turning in your favour, although I can't remember which reading it was in, but I did say you can turn that wheel back if you do the wrong thing, or if you don't choose right, you can turn that wheel backward. A storm is brewing. It's visible to many so far, and most are completely unaware of its approach. They no longer notice the fall and rise of the air about them, the tightening of the pressure or the release of rain, for they dwell within their glass towers and no longer feel a part of the elements and the dance between them. But you do, seeker, and you're aware that there's a force gathering. What its outcome will be, how it will break, and what it will do are still mysteries, but you can prepare for this storm approaching. Others will not listen. Others will see you as negative or fearful when you inform them of what it is you're preparing for. Regardless, prepare anyway, watch, and take care of what it is you need to do. This is nothing to be fearful of. It's simply advanced knowledge of a storm, and storms can damage or they can pass by overhead and clean the air. It's wise to prepare. The Sentinel of the skies, this dragon being, has come to you, and you're invited now to see things from his magical perspective, to go high above the buildings and the everyday and see the implications of the change that's coming. I don't feel like this is like big worldly change. I feel like this is personal change in our lives. Because the readings keep on saying, or maybe that's not swings, this is what you asked for, like this is what you asked for, but this is how it's got to come in, and these are the changes that you've got to make, and that's why we get these towers. This is saying a tower's coming. That's what it's saying. Get ready. A tower's coming, but it is what you want. The gift of foresight from the friends of the Kitsune will see you well prepared for the gathering storm, and it will give you foresight and enable you to look out for those who will listen. Make wise choices. Preserve, take care, observe, repair, and prepare. And consider what you will do to be sure you're cared for in the future. Know that when the storm passes, for they all will, you'll be standing strong and able to help others. Ooh. It's kind of like this global storm that's going on, right? I'm in this like protected place on this little island that's the safest place in the world right now. And I'm carrying on working. It's like I prepared for this year without even knowing it. But I knew I had to be here. Make wise choices, preserve, take care, observe, repair, and prepare. And consider what you'll do to be sure you're cared for in the future. Know that when the storm passes, for they all will, you'll be standing strong and able to help others if necessary, and continue with your life. You're being watched over. The Sentinel will stand with you always. Always. Interesting. I've got a tower approaching. Now I can use my new crystals to stand things against. There's the Sentinel. Bracelet's pretty. Wow, the view behind you looks so beautiful, so green. Yeah, it's been raining all night on my washing. The washing's under the cover, but the rain came sideways last night. I hope one day I can live in a place like that, surrounded by nature. Yeah, it's beautiful. Jungle. I'm in the jungle. Hey, Robin. Hi, Lynn. Washington State. Hey, Andrea. Hi, Claire. I want to be here tonight, but I have to get up at 5:30 a.m. Oh, yeah. I'll pick for you. If I remember, someone remind me to read for Dad. And good night. Hey, Maria. Right, let's get another card. The Magic of You Oracle. I'm keeping all of these other decks in the boxes though. The ones that I'm still using the books with. They're not in my little wooden boxes. Let's get one of these out for our homework. I've got to keep an eye on the time today because I've got a breakthrough session with a client directly after this at 8 o'clock, so I've got to do some things before that, like coffee things, toilet things, getting ready for it. Oh, Samadhi. Samadhi. Number 29. Almost. Samadhi. Perfect acceptance. Remember to tilt them upwards. Why is it just focused on me? Sometimes the camera does real good. And sometimes it's just like, nah, I'm just going to do my own thing today. Samadhi. Perfect acceptance. I'm excited for the iPhone 12 coming out. I was watching all videos yesterday about it. Well, from those people that are guessing about it or from leaks. And I'm like already thinking which one I want and stuff. I wish I knew what colours they came in already. Because that's what's important, right? The colour of it. Samadhi, perfect acceptance. The girl of Samadhi is not distracted by the sharp thorns nor the beauty of the flowers and pearls of life as they cluster around her. She's tranquil and deeply merged with the essence of oneness and acceptance. I was kind of getting to that point last night of trust, just trust, not trying to figure anything out anymore in my personal life. Just trust. I know that there's reason behind this. I've had those signs. And so stopping trying to manipulate the energies or read the energies or anything. Just trusting. It was kind of nice. She's tranquil and deeply merged with the essence of oneness and acceptance. Samadhi teaches that when you give up being a perfectionist, life is suddenly perfect. Consider that your life in this moment is purely a reflection of your consciousness. Everything. Oh. 29. Everything is exactly the same as it was yesterday. It's your attitude that's shifted. And this is for better or for worse. For what you resist tends to persist. However, with Samadhi, there's no better and no worse. Everything just is. It's a beautiful place to be. Allow yourself this kindness in this moment and embrace Samadhi. Everything will find its place around you in the inevitable present moment. Accept everyone and everything and every situation as being exactly as it's meant to be now. There's something in this about what I was going through last night. Acceptance. Not trying to change it, just going, well, there must be some perfection to this. And just trusting, just getting back to that. Okay, I'll trust. I trust. Ritual, purposeful bliss. This is our homework. Okay, they're not tall enough for this card. I'll put it against the plant. Homework. Samadhi meditation is effortless and focuses on the breath and chanting a mantra, creating a silent and profound state of awareness. Lie down or sit upright in a peaceful, comfortable place. Choose your single mantra word. I was just thinking that when I read that. Lie down and sit upright in a peaceful, comfortable place. So not planet Earth then. Go somewhere else. Choose your single mantra word. Breathe deeply and silently chant your mantra. For example, the word tranquility should be spoken as tranquility. Use evenly spaced syllables chanted on every exhale. You'll enter a deep state of awareness underneath the thought source, a state beyond waking, dreaming and sleeping. Doing this will connect you with an unlimited reservoir of energy, creativity and intelligence, purposeful bliss and unlimited peace in the present moment. right? So we've all got to meditate today or tomorrow for some of you. And choose your word. And what I was hearing when I was reading that was make it like an emotion, like tranquility, something that you want to be feeling now, maybe that you aren't feeling. That's nice. Got to remember to do that. So, what's us all to meditate today? To get into that place of acceptance. What are you all saying? Christine, been trying to get back to the ocean, my hometown. Nothing tropical, it's the North Atlantic. Dreaming Gum, I love your energy, Claire. Thank you. Your video, How Will You Get More Money, was so spot on. Cool. This really wasn't a coincidence. I needed to hear that. So intuitive. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Dreaming Gum. Yeah. Lynn's been working on just trusting too. Andrea, wish you could stay awake, exhausted. Okay. Andrea, who else was it? Someone remember those names? The people that have asked for the minis. It was Dab, wasn't it? Dab and Andrea so far. Let's get a legendary lady out. Which goddess wants to be with us today? Oh, it's a new one. Oh no, I can't say this word. Okay, I'm going to try. Chao Chio Chao Chio Tilikui. Fresh start. Who can say that? Chao Chio Tiliu Lisiui. I know I'm pretty good at speaking languages, but fresh start. You got it, Chris. I knew you'd be the one to do it, because you're the one that's on it all the time. You tell people to click like, you're like organizer. When it gets busier and then I attract all of the trolls and crap, you can be my moderator, Chris. You'd be great at that. Others of you can be as well. Fresh start. Is this Aztec? No wonder I can't say it. Let everything else go and start over from scratch. Let everything else go, right? And trust. Start over from scratch. Goddess of Water, whatever her name is here to help you wash away everything that isn't working for you and create a brand new story. She's guiding you over her rainbow bridge to more fertile grounds. The rainbow bridge. Been getting that over and over again in the readings. We're in this bridging period now, in between worlds, on our way to a new thing. Organisation is my superpower. That's cool. You can't say it. No. Aztecs can say it. Hey Eva. Ciao Chiu Chiut Riku. Camera. Yeah, I should have got like a taller crystal. Because they're only going to support my little cards. Let's turn that around. And get some more cards out. So we do have a new beginning. And I feel, like I said, a lot of these energies in the energy updates, I feel like it's all going on in the background. And then when it starts, it's going to be really fast. That's what I'm feeling. Hey, Tara. From 3D to 5D. I think it's the other way around, from 5D to 3D. I think the energies are going on in the background. We're sorting ourselves out. We're getting ready for it. And then, bam, this new start will come in and it'll be sudden. But we'll be prepared for it. This thing that we were waiting for a couple of months ago when we kept on getting waiting, be patient. I'm like, oh my God. And something happened. And then kind of something did happen. But wasn't that satisfying? So yeah, I think it's the other way around. I think it's a 5D coming into the 3D. So we're probably, because we're being prepared for it, right? Spiritually prepared for it. Like the Empress. So interesting in the energy update, it was saying that that it's all on the masculine at the moment. Not everything. For the situations that the people that are watching me, that are getting these readings. It's on the masculine at the moment, so it's like the Empress is ready, but the Emperor isn't yet. Look, the Empress. She was staring at me from the box. So yeah, I've got these boxes. Oh no, I won't mess up the camera. So good. I'm so organised now. I've got this box with my cards in, and then I've got this one, which is kind of heavy because it's got a lot of decks in there. It's cool. It's like really organised. I'm feeling very organised. I like things like that. I used to do that when I was a kid. I used to really like organising stuff. Just my stuff, you know, getting a place for everything. Oh, we've got the Ace of Swords. Ideas. Truth. Something new. Temperance is on the bottom as well. Oh, this is good because my boxes are showing me the cards that are on the bottom. We're waiting for it. It's not quite ripe and ready yet. But you know when you've got fruit on the tree, you can see that it's ripening. You can see it's going to be ready soon. That's what we've got. It's going to happen soon. But there's truth. There's an idea and there's truth. The Ace of Swords here. High Priestess mode, yeah. Ace of Swords, I want some clarity on that. Why are we being told that? That's what I want clarity on. Why? Why the Ace of Swords today? Where's my cards? Truth, oh, okay. Right, so we've got soften and open, keep our hearts open, Queen of Cups. Judgment separate, so there could be truth coming out. There could be some truth coming in and it might not be pretty. It might not be what we want to hear, but we've got to remain open and not judge it. If we want to judge something, likelihood is that we've been there, done that, had that in us. We want to judge it because we believe that we'd never do that, but we kind of have done that. We don't react to things that we've never done or not experienced. We react when we've experienced it ourselves. So I feel like the truth that's coming in today, it's a piece of information that you find out, some kind of truth, something's revealed. You're not going to like it, but we're being asked to stay open, not judge it. It feels like a hurdle before this new beginning, before this fresh start. Maybe not the last hurdle, but a hurdle, an inner hurdle. Like you're given some truth, or you find out some truth, and then you have to process that to open your heart up again if it wants to close down and judge. Eek. Let's get one of these tarot cards out. Well, that was fast. Justice. You know when people read reversed cards? Have you ever watched readers? And they just seem to have the deck upside down because everything comes out reversed. And they seem really confused when they're reading because of it. It's just like, turn the deck round and you'll be able to read it properly. Hey, Toala. Good. Justice. Yeah, the world is righting itself. The universe is hard at work to right itself. There's a lot of karma happening at the moment. As I said, I keep on getting that Wheel of Fortune card. Oh, I'm so hot. The aircon's on. But I'm sweating. Oh, it's because of my coffee. Because I just drank that coffee. Yeah, the world is rising itself right now. The Wheel of Fortune has turned, and then karma gets a bit more abrupt, is what I'm hearing. Abrupt. It's getting a bit more, yeah, justice. A bit more justice-y. Interesting. So the Ace of Swords, that I'm going to get some clarifiers out for justice. Why are we being told justice? To wake us up. so we can heal more. Yeah, it is connected to the Ace of Swords. Feels like the Ace of Swords is some kind of a release, like a release of a hurdle that we've got to get through. And it's waking us up to healing it within ourselves too. As I said, this truth comes in. So say you get news that somebody stole something from you, something like that, and then you're like wanting to close your heart down, wanting to judge them for it. But it's bringing up like past stuff, waking you up to yourself that you've stolen things before or did in the past and still haven't forgiven yourself for that. So there's an aspect of this that's going on today. So check your reactions when this truth comes in. If you do want to shut down and judge, justice comes in and says, hang on a minute, that was you too. You've done that same thing. At the bottom. All these boxes are showing me the backsides of these cards. It's interesting. I've never been one to do that. Look at what's on the bottom. I'm having weird dreams about volcanoes. Or it could be Pele. I keep on wanting Pele to come out of that goddess deck. Cave. That's good advice. Hide away. Be the hermit at the moment. Got the crone, feminine energy, wisdom, connected to spirit, passing the messages on from spirit, the intuitive one, the high priestess, the crone. And also got the poet as well, which also came out the other day, didn't it? Or in a reading, maybe you've not seen it yet. But the poet, it was about the feminine energy. It was about how she dreams it into being. It's like she's writing the story and then the masculine is making it happen. The masculine is putting it into action. But the feminine is like the magician. It's the high priestess. High priestess, high priestess. High priestess. That's what this is. So we've got to sit in that energy, the high priestess energy. The cave was on the bottom there, so it's like sit back and wait, stay in your own energy. As I said in the energy update, the burden is on the masculine at the moment. So it's like the high priestess is up here, the masculine is wherever he's at, and he's got to raise up to that, and so we've just got to sit in that, but sort our own part out in it. So there's a bit of healing to do with whatever this masculine, if it is the masculine, it could be anything. It could be within the workplace or anything like that. Doesn't have to be like relationship stuff, but it probably is, because that's what's been coming up in the energy updates. Just remain in that high priestess mode, because the masculine has some stuff to do. At the moment. What else shall we get out? Oops. Animals. I've missed these cards. I think I've got one other deck that I've not got out. This one. Work your light. I'll get that out and I'll mix it together with that other starseed one. Because they're both so similar, those decks. Got the starfish spirit. 21 people watching. Cool.